thought you are cross mix. If it's a cross mix, it might be in orginial. Because I remember one year around town and then go all the way down the next midway through, you can see the poster start to change. From the Lao Tia one, then you start to see Nicole Seah one. Things start changing.
I have the freedom to say it. You better be able to back it up. Because I think that is what responsible discourse is about. So I think it's very important for people to recognize that when they are in a social media sphere, they are also in a public space. Meaning that, a lot of what they say they need to be accountable for. That's not going to be a constructive discussion. They're not just going to be involved in mudslinging or personal attacks, That's not going to be acceptable. Because you don't see people doing it. So I think it's social media, it's individual, accountable.
I wanted to ask them, but like primary school people queue. Very difficult. Anyway, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I don't have a camera, so I cannot take pictures of it. But basically, I have something that to ask you that your opinion that is not related to what you see today. Basically, I was wondering, because as diploma holders, right, we get out of the industry to work. So in your opinion, after graduation we can work, kind of thing. So in your opinion, is work experience more important than paper qualification?
Yeah, I think it really depends on the industry that you're looking at. Which industry are you running?
Basically, I'm a chemistry student.
Chemistry student. But what do you intend to do in future? I do intend to pursue something. But in future, when you have your first job, you want to do something that's related to chemistry, specifically as a researcher or in pharmaceuticals or
most likely pharmaceuticals kind of thing. Because for now, if I know that if I go out to work now, I can only be stuck in analysis, analytical line.
I think it really depends on the type of industry that you're looking at. Because for my industry, I do know of a lot of people who don't even have proper poly grades, but they still can get in and work their way from the bottom. I think it's a lot about the willingness of Singaporeans to work their way from the bottom, which I think a lot of Singaporeans don't want to do. They want to come in with very good salary, but sometimes, in order to get your dream job, you might have to do internships or you might have to help out at a related place or what, before you take that step forward to maybe further your studies, then you get the job opportunity. So it's not going to be something that will come immediately, even for someone with qualifications. Because I have friends who they went to do their masters and everything, when they come out, they also cannot get a job. So it really depends on how you persevere as an individual. Are you all taping this?
Huh? Oh no.
What's your view about people who got their degree through this kind of private school? Because in the society, from what I'm facing, even in my group of friends in even this kind of Singapore, I would say that people from my church in the US or what, even in their groups, they would just make those so it kind of makes me feel that if you're not one of us, you are not with us. They tend to look down on people who don't have a degree or get a degree through private school and all this. So I was wondering, is Singapore becoming this kind of is promoting elitism? You must be an elite to survive.
Usually last time when I was in one,
Huh?
Can you keep recording? Are you recording?
Yeah.
No.
Nothing.
Why are you all recording this for?
For some research purpose.
Sorry, with regards to your question, I think there needs to be a reform in the education system in the sense that we really need to identify that there are going to be different types of intelligence. So enough for NUS, NU, maybe to a certain extent SMU, the kind of intelligence I'm looking at is very rote learning. This is something which I struggle with also, which is why I couldn't do very well in university. So to me, I understand the need for identifying different types of skill sets, different types of intelligence. So I don't know when your friends, when you say that your friends mix within themselves, like previous grades, I don't know whether it's because they are really elitist or whether it's because they are just comfortable with each other because they know each other and they probably keep doing school hours. But I don't see the fact that, if you go for a private degree, you're inferior to them. I think it's more about it's the way you carry yourself, it's the way you function as an individual. Like, are you willing to learn? Are you willing to work hard? Because for me also, I can always compare myself to an Oxford grad or someone and say that I'll never be good enough. But then there are other ways to improve myself. So it's not a matter of attitude.
It's pretty eye-opening. Because, because this is what I guess most of our college students feel because they couldn't get into uni kind of thing, and they are too poor to go into overseas kind of thing. And some people, once they got to overseas, right, they will just stay in Australia. I've known a lot of friends who, after they got their Australia degree, they will just take a citizenship PR over there. Yeah, personally, I'm also like, sad to say, I'm also thinking of like perhaps Australia regarding to like the cost of living kind of thing. Like Australia, although their tax are high and all this, but their pay is really high, higher than what you get in Singapore. And with that, even if you save, even if with just not basic salary or what, right, as a fresh grad over there, you can still have a house and have a car over there. As compared in Singapore, it's getting harder and harder. I foresee that in 10 years' time, it will be even harder.
Actually, I've been to Australia a couple of times because my cousin stays there. She's also a poly grad who migrated there and she's staying there now. The cost of living there is also very jialat. It's like you pay like more than $100 US or Aussie dollars for petrol. That's like $150 Sing or about there. And then even the food is so expensive. I keep spending like $20 over $30 on a meal. Yeah, a meal. It's very expensive. So I think a lot of people are struggling with the cost of living. But the reason why people stay put there is because they feel that the lifestyle suits them a lot better. Like they don't feel like they need to constantly keep up with other people to compete, you see. They can just relax, chill, So I think I really don't know whether Singapore needs to let loose, but I do think that we need to think of ways to engage people like yourself and make you all realize that you all have a lot to play also in Singapore if you are willing to stay with it.
By the way, 22 is actually I voted. I live in Marine History, so I voted for NSE because I wanted change. I wanted to see change in the arena of politics. Because too often, for me, my view is too often like last time, if you bring to parliament and all this kind of like this like 90% PAP, we need. My view is we need change to keep the PAP in balance.
Correct.
Because we need voices to like counter kind of thing to make.
Agree.
Yeah. So because last time if like government say okay raise 7% kind of thing, then our people make noise, but it's not heard. The GST keep rising kind of thing. Yeah. And when our government say that we want to build casino all this, and we make noise kind of thing, and it's not heard once again kind of thing. So personally, I feel that frustration. Of course, I will see that there is some good that PAP has done for Singapore from building Singapore from the start. But just like if I were to put it in chemistry terms, there must be a positive and a negative somewhere to keep it in balance. If everything is positive, in the end, everything will just become in balance. There must be always a balance to in everything we do, from politics or to our life. There must always be a balance. So basically, that's my stand on that.
And you see, that's a good thing about yourself because you've really made the effort to think about these things and to be more critical in your thinking compared to like say maybe a JC student got 4 A's but who has no political opinion. So I think don't feel that you're any inferior to someone who has studied in a better school just because of that ranking. Continue to build your experience, continue to build your thoughts. I think it will put you easily on the same level, if not higher than these people. Because that's what employers are looking for.
Ultimately, my dream is to become a teacher. Educate the younger generation.
Actually, MOE has a lot of scholarships. Now they have a severe shortage of teachers.
Correct,
so you can try going for it.
I want to work in the industry first because for my whole teaching, right, what kind of teacher would I be if I would just go in and tell them about chemistry?
So you want to have an outside experience? Okay, that's good.
So that's my dream ultimately. But one thing I really admire about you is your courage to speak up. How you really go around and engage. I read your post on Facebook, not like I'm a stalker or whatever. It's just that they pop out my feeds kind of thing. So I'll just read through it. I really admire how you go around engaging people. I really feel that it's an honor to meet you today.
I say when I hear things like that. Because
No, but
I
really, I
really
want to
feel someone
encourage
like you also can do something like that. So you'd be really cool if you could stand up something, maybe not as a politician, but in some other way. I think all of us can contribute.